go, folks. What a WrestleMania it's been here tonight. And now we're set for the main event. The World Heavyweight title is on the line.
And we've got the best seats in the house, JR. I'm getting goosebumps.
The way that traitor Batista has treated Raw, I hope to God
I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest...
The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity. If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
This has gone beyond just being...
And there it goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh!
2.
He might make his opponent tap right here.
3.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week. I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on top of it. What a phenomenon is the Animal Batista. You talk about a four...
He saw that one coming. I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another superstar with more muscles than brains as far as I'm concerned.
You couldn't be more wrong, King. I've always found Batista to be extremely intelligent. He's not going to get caught with that one.
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. And it's been reversed.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight. He's a slippery devil. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it?
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time. I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beat for their own finishing move here.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss-up in my life, King, which is more than I can say for some people. I call them like I see them, and I'm flattered that the WWE fans agree with me as often as they do.
I don't know how much more of this I can stand to listen to, JR. You know what the difference between you and I-95 is? You can turn off I-95. He countered that one perfectly. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match.
No! Not the tear! No! New champion! We got a new...
Where you at? Where you at? The king of the smack. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? The king of the smack. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? Yo, I rock from South Bay to LA, from NY to Texas. You seeing who the best is, homie, now check your records. I'm reckless, you better call the EMU.
Well, hello there, tough guy. Welcome to the squared circle. We take no mercy on newcomers. I just like you to know that. Hopefully you can handle yourself amongst the lions and wolves that dwell in these parts. You ready for a challenge? By the way, boy, what's your name?
Who am I? Billy Ray, straight gutter, a cat that flows like none other. Dog, I can at your mother, bone your baby sis and play the stoops and blow spliffs with your baby brother. Pretty and chubby, not fat, that's baby blubber. Keep a magnum and not the rubber. Been nice before Bootsy was hollering at baby bubba. And I hate you like my baby's mother, baby brother. Now who's this? The poster child for who's the snitch? So we ain't gotta ask who's the chick. Dog, I pay dues for this. So why you giving feds clues to this? Your family gon' catch the blues for this. So every cop that you tip off, my click gon' let it clip off and blow your whole damn tip off. A whole lot of whooping and hollering, grave flowering in between the verses of Solomon. And leave 'em, let's go. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll bring it to them, I'll bring it to you. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll give it to them, I'll give it to you. Hey yo, Bumpy, better tell him. It's all that screaming and yelling. They'll give him one up in his melon. Man, he dealing with fellas, axe Doc. One of the deepest minds in the game, axe Pop. So dear mama, I'ma stay with the llama. They want drama. Cat just wishing me some bad karma. You heard me? So stop talking about who's hot and who's not. The flow's sick, the album come with a flu shot. Stop saying what you does, you do not. That tough talk is only gonna get you shot. I slam cats like WWE. Prime time on WB. You clowns want trouble with me. We can do it real suddenly. I can take away the air you breathe. I bubble like burnt skin, cause Billy was working. I'm nice and whack MCs, I know it irks him. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll bring it to them, I'll bring it to you. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll give it to them, I'll give it to you. Where I'm from, kids get like 8 or 9. Grow up, then cop like 8 or 9. Play the block for hours, like 8 or 9. Get bad, go off, do like 8 or 9. Yo, this ain't 89, fair when it's asinine. Cats blasting 9, the fastest time to pass the time. Billy's the R. Kelly of rap, I'm on my bump and grind. So I can bump and grind, later on with something fine. I'm far from a faker, chop the head off a hater. And you ain't gotta wrestle here to meet the Undertaker. Champ the game, like John Cena.
The time comes when we must stand and fight against the odds. And the size of the opponent can make no difference. To be a real champion is the ultimate test. To win is the ultimate goal.
I came to crush anybody in my...
Hello and welcome to WWE Raw. I'm Jim Ross. alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler. We've got a great program for you tonight, and we're set to kick it off with a real slobber knocker.
You're right, JR. General Manager Eric Bischoff may have made this a non-title match, but a win over the World Heavyweight Champion Triple H could be a step toward a real title opportunity.
Accompanied by Ric Flair. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H.
It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run.
You know, JR, I rack my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H.
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
And it's been reversed. When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities. He's so talented, and you're not going to get him with that one.
I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first thoughts.
These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell! You can't let somebody get away with that!
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on top of it. One. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
2, 3.
I think Triple H might be the greatest. Watch out! He reversed it! Oh, man! That's gonna change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better.
He sure is, JR. And I think he got all of that finisher. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Guys, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it that you've got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown?
What a submission hold. Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you.
Oh, come on down. How about a little more wrestling and a little less posturing?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR, and I think it's great.
4, 1.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then. These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
1,
You sure aren't, and that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
1, 2.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Ref! I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you right here tonight.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss-up in my life, King. which is more than I can say for some people. I call them like I see them, and I'm flattered that the WWE fans agree with me as often as they do.
I don't know how much more of this I can stand to listen to, JR. You know what the difference between you and I-95 is? You can turn off I-95. It looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here.
Maybe so. But one or two big moves could completely change the complexion of this match.
1.
Oh, would you look at this. Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
3.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar. Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
I can't believe anyone would fall for that. It's the oldest trick in the book.
And there's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure I agree with what...
And that's the match. Oh, would you look at this?
Hey, I saw what Triple H and Flair pulled last week. This crap is getting really old. You okay?
I'll live, but they're not gonna get off that easy.
Listen, you're good, but this is a numbers game. There's 2 of them, but 1 of you. Dude, you've got to even that up.
What do you have in mind?
Hey, I'm one of the few guys in the Raw locker room who's pinned Triple H for a 3 count. I don't have an Intercontinental title defense tonight. So how about you and me team up and give Triple H and Flair a little payback?
Sounds good to me. But what's in it for you?
Anytime I step into the ring with the World Heavyweight Champ, my stock goes up. And when I hit him with the T-bone and pin him again, I'll be that much closer to earning the World Heavyweight title.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for 1 fall. On the way to the ring, from Toronto, Canada, Michael.
JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown, I'd say.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
You know, JR, I racked my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H, and I couldn't come up with anything. It's like he says, he really is the only diamond in this business.
I bet I can help you out there, King. He's arrogant. He's selfish and self-centered. He'll sacrifice anyone and anything to get what he wants.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hold, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. And it's been reversed.
What are they going to do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. Shelton Benjamin's a perfect example of why you don't want to let a young superstar rise too far, too fast. All of his success has gone straight to his head.
What in the world are you talking about?
Rope break.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding.
One.
This will rearrange your anatomy.
2, 3, 4.
I'd be surprised if this didn't end soon, JR. I don't think there's enough left in the tank.
Shelton Benjamin's theme song says it all. I truly believe there's no stopping this phenomenal young superstar.
I think Shelton Benjamin's theme song says it all. I truly believe there's no stopping this phenomenal... He saw that one coming. No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on top of it.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight.
Watch out! He reversed it! It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
They got the tag! The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
There's absolutely no question in my mind that Ric Flair is one of the true legends of this business. I just think it's a shame that many of his accomplishments are based on cheating, deception, and underhanded tactics.
Haven't you ever heard the expression, the ends justify the means, JR? Ric Flair's held a world championship more...
There's the tag. That's some good teamwork.
could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon. He countered that and made it look easy.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
1.
Ric Flair's a 16-time world champion, JR. 16 times! There's not a WWE superstar in history who's done that.
Yeah, and if a single one of those title reigns didn't start with the dirtiest player, the submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this. You've got to love Ric Flair. The Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way.
Yeah, including the rules. I tell you, if that went nowhere.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
Quick tags are the best way to win a tag team match, JR. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR.
1.
I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Eric Bischoff hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for
3.
free.
That's true. Bischoff's so cheap, he won't even tip a canoe.
4. 5.
I think he's looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh my gosh!
Rope
T-bone
break.
suplex! Man, what a move! I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
Didn't even get a 2 count on that one. His opponent's down,
1.
and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's gonna have to eat those
2.
words by the end of this match, JR. There's the reversal.
1.
I don't know how much more punishment a human
1.
body can withstand.
Or that part of it, anyway.
2. 3.
Show off all you want, but it's not gonna win you the
4.
match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
5. 1.
I wonder how
2.
far these superstars are willing to go to get the win here tonight.
As far as it takes, King. We've seen them put their bodies on the line time and time again. And I'm sure tonight will be no different. I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. And there's the tag.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you right here tonight. The referee saw the tag.
He's going up, JR. This could be big. What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it. There's the pin. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR? This could finish the match right here.
These superstars are in rough shape. Fatigue has set in. And I think this match could be over before you know it.
1. 2.
There's no way that was going to be a 3 count. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. There's not an ounce of quit in any WWE superstar. But the human body has its limits, and they may have been reached here in this match.
2. He's checking up.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it. Requested this submission-only match against Ric Flair to get some payback for what the Nature Boy did to Shelton Benjamin last week. Folks, my sources tell me that Shelton Benjamin is not cleared to wrestle here tonight, and there's no timetable on his return.
He'll be lucky if he doesn't get some of what Benjamin got, JR. I've got a sneaking suspicion that Nate won't be coming down to ringside alone. He saw that one coming. Got to love Ric Flair. The Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way. There's the reversal.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match. We're seeing a great one unfold.
Ric Flair's a 16-time world champion, JR. 16 times. There's not a WWE superstar in history who's done that.
Yeah, if a single one of those title reigns didn't start with the dirtiest player in the game taking some liberties with the rules, I'll eat my damn hat.
He countered that one perfectly.
There's absolutely no question in my mind that Ric Flair is one of the true legends of this business. I just think it's a shame that many of his accomplishments are based on cheating, deception, and underhanded tactics.
Haven't you ever heard the expression, the ends justify the means, JR? Ric Flair's held a world championship more times than any other superstar ever. You're telling me that that's not worth a little dirty dealing?
It's more like a little dirty dealing, King. There's a reason Flair's called the dirtiest player in the game.
Oh, come on, JR. That's just an expression. The only people who take that seriously are the ones... He reversed it!
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars, this could finish the match right here. I can't believe he countered that one. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. You think this is going to be a back and forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that...
What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR.
This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
I can watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King. But all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon. He countered that and made it look easy.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. I hope these superstars can make it through. Oh, boy. Here it comes.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Look at that. He's busted wide open. This is great.
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that would be no easy deal.
He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you have to use much imagination, King.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. They haven't been going easy on each other in this match, JR, and I think it's really begun to take its toll.
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their career.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything. Oh boy, here he goes.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
I don't know how much more these superstars have in their tank, King. I think they might be running on fumes here.
I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to like everyone on the roster to acknowledge that they've all worked long and hard to master their craft. The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. You're not going to get him with that one.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
These superstars, he's really cranking up the pressure on that hold, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
He could hit his finisher right now.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it and you've got diarrhea.
What a reversal. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold.
This is the perfect chance for a finisher. It's like he read his opponent's mind. I feel like the luck. Uh-oh. Talk about a hold you. Wow, these superstars left it all in the ring, and that.
My God, that's John Cena and the Big Show from Smackdown. What the hell are they doing here on Raw?
I can't believe this, JR. Somebody call security. Look out, Triple H.
My God, that thug John Cena is choking the life out of Ric Flair with his damn chain.
Is this how thugs like Cena treat their elders on SmackDown? This is bad, JR. Oh my God, what's that older Big Show gonna do?
were down but not out, by God.
I don't think this is over, JR.
Not by a long shot, King. But why were those SmackDown superstars here on Raw? And what's going to happen next?
Stop where you at.
Thank you.